Oi oi, g'day groovers. Today we are down at Mount May, part of the Mount Barney National Park. We're going to go up Mount May. I was supposed to do this a few weeks ago, but I wasn't feeling too well, so I pulled out of it. Should be fun, a little bit of a scramble. Never done this one before, so let's get into it. Let's go. First time I've done this one. Wasn't sure exactly what I was getting into, but holy shit, this sucker is steep. I am blowing hard, and shows just how lacking my fitness is because I've been slack and sick lately. Oh, I'm not setting any records today. Just take your time. There's lots of loose rocks, so don't want to roll an ankle. I'm out here on my own. Not much chance of seeing too many other people in a hurry, so slow and steady. Let's just take it easy. Alright, let's keep pushing. Alright, so we finally got a bit of a let up. Some reasonably flat terrain. We're going to start to climb again soon by the looks of that. So let's just catch our breath now and let's get back into it. Alright, let's go. Looking over to Maroon. We'll be over there shortly to climb you again. Looking down to Lake Maroon. Okay, now we're in the saddle. Oh, it goes in my stomach. I'm hungry. I'm gonna have to stop here and have a bit of a munch. Bit of a rest. Take some fluid in. And then we'll move on. Get this sucker finished off. Alright. Pretty decent footpad all the way through. Only had to check the GPX trail a couple of times just to make sure I was in the right spot. And just to know how much further I had to go. Alright, starting to descend again now. Alright, let's get going. That's what we're up against at the moment. And that's what we've come through. Alright, looks like it's down through there. Alright, gonna be careful now. Alright. Well, that was a little test for the anxiety. I lost the trail there for a bit. Had to do some bush bashing. Try to keep my nerves under control as much as possible, as well as the anxiety, and didn't panic. And just gradually work my way back up. Looks like I'm back on the trail again now, so little break again. It's taken a bit out of me having a bush bash and go up quite a steep little incline just then. We'll get going again shortly. It's been a little bit more challenging than I expected. I was a bit anxious coming into this one, especially doing it by myself and never doing this one before. It's been interesting. Been fun. Alright, let's rest. Alright, So we made it to the summit of Peak 2. We're on the South Peak now. Let's get out to the end of it. So that's what we've just come down. And it's a bit steeper than it looks. A little bit tricky too. Got to watch your footing, a little bit loose. Oh, we're almost to the road. Well, hopefully things get a little bit easier here. We get to the road and then we can walk back down the fire trail. Lots of rocks. Alright, that's the worst of it over and done with. We're down on the spur. I think I can see the fire trail up ahead there, so she is all gravy from now on pretty much as we head back down the car. Tell you what, I don't think I've ever been so glad to see a fire trail after doing that. I am looking forward to getting this one over and done with. This was more challenging than I expected to do, but hell of a lot of fun despite the fact that my anxiety tried to get the better of me and tried to get me to bail out early. But here we are. We are at the fire trail. Yee-hee! Let's go. Let's get home. Gotta do what they ask. So that's what we've just done. We've gone up on the left, up and around. Probably not quite over the top of that one. Around the skirt of the face of it. Down into the saddle. That's where I got lost coming out of the saddle. You can kind of see the little spot there in the middle where that rock face is. I had to scramble back up. Followed an animal trail instead of the proper trail because it got a bit lost. Couldn't see the trail at all. Then we went up to the summit and then we've come back down along that ridge line and now we're following this fire trail back down to the car. Alright, let's get this done. Okay, so ran about 7k because I got lost and had to add in the extra to get back. Roughly nearly 5 hours, just under 5 hours, and we're finally back to the start. That's a lot more challenging than I expected it to be. That's fun. I'm buggered. I'm going to be sore. Alright, time to get home, get a feed. Alright, catch you the next one. Peace.